Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Hi, this is Sarah. Today, I just wanted to talk about an article I recently wrote for Forbes on the challenges most businesses are facing because of the need to upgrade their leadership systems to be able to create inclusive environments where diverse teams can thrive. Now, as is often with these challenges, there's an amazing opportunity for growth and innovation that's just hidden out of reach. As we know, historically, some of the biggest breakthroughs have been made during times of change. So, what's the key then from going from 21% engagement to maybe 50 or 60 or even 80% engagement? Well, that's what I want to talk about today, because this year is really the biggest challenge that we've had in terms of economic volatility, uncertainty. We're also seeing trends that the level of trust is actually decreasing in businesses right now, and engagement is static at around 21% globally. Now, if you combine this with all the stress levels that are rising, the result is potentially catastrophic for many businesses. So, as we said, some of the biggest breakthroughs have been made during times of change like this. So, with all the challenges we've got in the world right now, one thing to me is clear. All of the solutions to all of these challenges, no matter what they are, will include technology in some way. So tomorrow's leading businesses are going to be those that combine inclusive leadership with the latest technology. But you can't create these opportunities using your trusted systems and today's leadership practices. We actually need to reinvent the way you're engaging, you're motivating your teams, because people are overwhelmed and stressed, with many people experiencing symptoms of burnout. And this is where we bring in the importance of inclusion, because we're actually on the same time seeing gender equality slowing. With little change in the pay gap in the last 20 years, many boards are still either comprised only of men or with very little diversity of any sort. And as the UN Secretary General said at the recent UN Commission of the Status of Women, as technology races ahead, women and girls are being left behind. The statistics showing how diversity and inclusion drives better business performance are now old news. The fact is well known, and yet still the needle's not really moving, showing a frustrating waste of human potential that certainly isn't helping the global engagement problem. So, what are those actions that are going to go or help your business go from 21% engagement to 50, 60, or 80% engagement? Imagine the changes you could actually make in your business with that level of engagement. So I've got 3 things that I've seen that very few businesses seem to be doing that can help create these opportunities and start shifting your business in culture to improve engagement. And also it increases the consciousness of your business and aligning your leadership behaviors behind actually what's important. So the first one, and I talk about this very regularly, is live your business values and talk about them daily. So many businesses invested so much money in the last 10, 15 years on creating amazing core business values. And often they include things like innovation, inclusion. So you need to hold yourself and also your leadership team accountable for breathing those values into your business and holding them high when you're actually making decisions. How does that honor our business values and how does it dishonor? Ensure your strategy and your business structures actually honor your values. The second thing is designing and enabling your leadership team consciously. Now, what do I mean by this? I'm talking about designing or taking the time to design how you interact together, how you support each other, how you leverage one another's individual and leadership strengths. Now, a great way to do this is actually talking about how your differences enable you to thrive as a team and talking about that within the broader teams and enabling that within the broader organization. Very little time is actually invested in how you design your leadership teams, and a bit more thought and a bit more conscious design can actually make a massive difference in the potential within your business. The third thing, which I lovingly say, is get out of your own head. Now, none of us like to feel vulnerable, especially not senior leaders in a business. We're generally high achievers and we're good problem solvers. However, we all need someone that we can trust to open up to spar with, to challenge. Because where you feel comfortable is not where the opportunities are going to be able to appear from. The opportunities to spark innovation will be born in the space that you create for discovery and disruption and discomfort. Because the ways you can move your business forward are currently either invisible or unconscious to you, as I've talked about previously in many articles. Now, I know this because I work with a lot of business leaders. No one's completed these 3 points when we start working together. However, they sound fairly simple, but they're not easy. Because as humans, we actually try to avoid discomfort. And this is why you often hear the phrase that through discomfort comes a breakthrough or a new possibility. These are the areas that can transform your business as much as your life and your leadership. So we want to move from scarcity and fear in businesses to agility and fortitude. And we're moving in this direction. Because if you actually take on these 3 points and put them into your business, you will have some pretty courageous conversations. You will get clear on who your trusted leaders are, and you encourage everyone within your business to hold one another accountable for living your business values. You move away from scarcity and fear and into designing and innovating a business that's agile and able to withstand the challenges today and tomorrow. So, do you think you and your leadership team are ready to make the most of this opportunity and to create a business that thrives through volatility and uncertainty? Because if you're not, don't worry. Someone else is. If you sit back and watch, you will see how they will turn this situation to their advantage. If you don't want to be watching, then now's the time to act. You see, no one on this planet has got all the answers or can create the innovative solutions the world needs on their own. The future is here right now, and we need to get creative and inclusive about how we engage with our people and we co-create with partners. We use diversity as our energy to keep opening up new business opportunities. So, I wish you luck in innovating your leadership to enable you and your business to thrive. Bye for now.